Welcome back to my video. I am Dr. Tech, and in today's video I will give you some pros and cons about the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3. I will try to answer as much questions as possible from my previous videos. In addition, there will be things like laptop brightness and laptop color accuracy, etc. that I will not cover in this video because I do not have the tools at this moment in time. And without further ado, let's begin. As you can see right now, I am currently running Unigine benchmark test, and if you take a look at the top left hand corner, you can see all of my performances. As you can see, this laptop is performing great, having an average FPS well above 60 and having a 1% low of 57. Now, here are some benchmarks from Cinebench R24. As you can see, my Ryzen 5 got a score of 8,356 points for the multi-score test and 1,306 points on the single core test. If you take a look at the multi-score ranking, my CPU is barely below the Intel Xeon CPU. But if you take a look at the single core ranking, it is the second highest. Now let's take a look at the SSD read and write speed. As you can see, the read and write speed of the SSD is not bad, but I have seen faster SSD before on a laptop. But good news, you can upgrade the SSD that's currently in the laptop for a faster SSD if you would like. Okay, now let's talk about some major pros and cons of this laptop. Let's start with the cons. The first con is the fan noise. The fan noise is not enough to make a person go deaf, but it is loud, about 51.4 decibels. So I recommend that you don't start doing any CPU, GPU intensive work in a quiet public place, or playing games without a headphone for a better immersive game experience. Here's what the fan sounds like on turbo mode. The second major con would be the speaker. We all know that gaming laptop speakers aren't good, so for this laptop I was not expecting much. It's not the best sounding speaker, but it is loud. I'm getting around 75 to 90 decibels at max volume. I am getting around 60 to 70 decibels at 50% volume. So the volume is good, but bass and ting, not so much. The third major con is that this laptop will not, I repeat, will not allow you to disable or enable Optimus. No matter what I tried and how many times I failed, I still could not disable Optimus. So keep that in mind when buying this laptop. You cannot disable Optimus for better game performance. The next major con for this laptop is the build quality. This laptop is built mainly out of plastic, so fingerprints and oil from your hands will be attracted to this laptop. But good news, you can clean it off easily with a microfiber cloth. The next con is the webcam. The Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3 has a 720 HD webcam located at the top of the laptop. It is not the best webcam on a laptop, but it's better than not having one. ASUS. The next con is the keyboard. This keyboard does not have any LGBT lights. I mean RGB lights. So don't expect that you will get an RGB keyboard. Instead, you'll get a typical standard white backlit keyboard. Now let's move on to the pros. The first pro is the price. Now if you look at other laptops that have the same or worse performance as this laptop like Razer, MSI, Asus, etc. Those laptops with an RTX 3060 and an Intel Core i7 10750H cost well above 1088, which is the final price that I paid for this laptop. The second pro will be the keyboard. I'm a college student studying computer science, and typing is 80% of my time. I'm not as stickler about keyboard as the everyday dad is, but I do like a good keyboard. And this keyboard is great. It feels awesome to type on it. In addition, it has some sort of clicky feeling to it. Hard to explain, but it's good nonetheless. The third pro will be the performance. As you can see from my previous videos that I've made about gaming benchmarks on this laptop, and today's video, you can tell that this laptop is a beast, having an RTX 3060 with 6GB of VRAM, with a 6-core 12th Ryzen 5 5600H, paired with a 120Hz screen. This is an unbeatable performance. The next thing is the webcam, specifically the webcam privacy film. If you're the type of person who likes to put sticky notes on their laptop's webcam, you don't have to do that anymore. All you have to do simply on this laptop is slide the webcam blocker to the left and boom, no more webcam. The next thing I really like is the portability. I don't know how much this laptop weighs in general, but coming from a person who always need to carry the laptops from and to campus, this is a fairly light machine. Of course, it is not as light as a MacBook Pro, but it is not as heavy as thicker laptops like Acer Nitro 5 or the Predator. The last thing I want to touch up is the upgradability and the port selection. This laptop allows you to upgrade the RAM. I believe it's up to 32 gigs. Um, you can also add two NVMe SSDs. One of them is already occupied. There's another one that is not occupied. You can stick a 1 terabyte, 512, so whatever SSD you like into that. And you can also upgrade the Wi-Fi card. The port, on the other hand, is also very nice. You get two USB-A ports, one USB-C, not Thunderbolt, so you can't really charge through the USB-C. One headphone jack, one HDMI port, one Ethernet port, and one charging port. You do not get a micro SD card, so people who like to make videos, I'm sorry. So to conclude this video, is it worth buying this laptop considering the fact that this laptop costs almost $1,000? For me, I say yes. The reason is because you're getting the best performance from this laptop. And in addition, it's cheaper than most other gaming laptops out in the market today with the same exact performance. So if you're in the market for a really powerful laptop, but for a cheap price, I would recommend the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3. If you're looking to buy this laptop, I will have a link in the description to the seller's website and to the Walmart posting where I bought this laptop from. P.S. I don't get paid for telling you to buy these products. In addition, if you'd like me to review a specific product, a tech product, you can put it in the comments down below. I'll try to fulfill your request if it's interesting. And as always, please like and subscribe. That really helps me know that you enjoy these kind of content and helps you to not buy crappy tech and save money on the good tech. Have a nice day or night. Thank you.